quick update on this Bitcoin trade idea for the long. So you might have seen Bitcoin take off back to the highs without making a new low. Well, this pattern itself suggests that the correction for the wave 4 actually ended here rather than up here. Because it's such a sharp correction, I assume this was just wave 5, but taking another look after this wave price action, it appears as though we had an A, B, C, D, E. So if this was only a 5-wave move, I'm thinking that potentially this move down that happened here was a D wave. It didn't quite make a new low, which I would have expected it to do so given that the pattern has done what it's been doing. And from what I can tell, this pattern is like an A, B, C, and I believe the D was down here, and the E is either this, or if for some strange reason Bitcoin was unable to make that low due to strength, and this was actually the zigzag incomplete, and due to the strength, this market will break this high. Well, if it does break that high at 82,445, I would suggest that yes, this thing's going to keep going higher. But if price does happen to come back down and make a new low, I would be measuring the same length as that move down, back down to the lows. So that's just something to keep in mind in case this continues higher. If it breaks that high, that's great. The original idea still stands because, yeah, this C was never higher than the last move, and clearly there was no E. Well, you could have called this a D E, but it never made a new low. So I don't trust when it doesn't make a new low. I checked the other exchanges and I really don't trust it when that happens. I do believe the waves always complete their moves regardless. I don't believe in truncation. So I think that, yeah, there's a good chance that this might come back and make a new low before it actually comes back up. And then you can use that entry point at 82,445 to get into the trade, because that'll be the wave 5 broken, or the previous wave 4 will be broken. So just keep an eye out for that one. I thought I'd update you there. It's only going to be a minor low before we should see a bounce that finally breaks above all this resistance that's been holding it down. And I believe that that's coming shortly.